Let's pray that other people will see what we are seeing, because what we are all seeing, what I know, what I can feel, is a couple of some gangers in view of where he's standing vis-a-vis 2023. That is the issue. Nobody is complaining that Comrade is incompetent. Nobody. Nobody is complaining Comrade is a tribalist. Nobody. So far, it's faultless. But there's a gang up, and what is paining me, I gave a press interview in Benin last week, that why I feel so pain for Comrade is people backstabbing him today are the very people he helped. That is so painful. I can count on instances 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to governors. He helped to become governor. And people are so funny. Once they get there, they forget the ladder they used to climb. But I pray that at the end of the day, that ladder they use, because of their treachery, the good Lord will remove that ladder. And they will collapse. So, gentlemen, for all of you who are here to attend this ceremony this evening, women who came from far north, men that came from rivers, all of you that came, please, I salute you on behalf of Comrade, and I thank you again for coming to partake in this discussion. Please, let this evening be very a solemn evening, an evening of reflection. We are not here to talk about what's happening tomorrow. We are looking more into the future, that tomorrow will be open in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, since this was working promptly, let me thank you once more for coming. God bless you all.
Thank you so much. Please sit. Can we give him another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, at first, I had to get clarification from the convener on who and who I should bring to the other side of the table. Again, wherever you are seated, you're very much recognized, and trust me, you're part of the struggle, and we will all succeed. But please permit me to welcome to the other side of the table our Honorable Minister of the Federal Republic, Honorable Minister for Budget and Planning, former Commissioner for Environment and those things. Please put your hands together for Prince Clement Advance. Thank you very much. May I also recognize and bring to the other side of the table one of our very own principal officers of the Federal House of Representatives, Unionists. Please put your hands together for Honorable Peter Akpatasi, the Deputy House Leader. May I also invite our own Professor Randy from ISSG, a member of the Federal House of Representatives, representing the good people of Professor Julius Naim Bidis Ihomiri. Please, the other side of the table.
Naim Bidis.
I also want to invite from the NEC, one of the very senior officers of the NEC. I want to invite Comrade Alapa to the other side of the table. Permit me, ladies and gentlemen, at this point to invite together to come to the other side of the table our very indefatigable women leader, our political juggernauts, making sure that the core values of President Muhammad Buhari is moving forward more positively. The three of them, can we please give them a round of applause? Where's the third one?
Most of our members, she's coming.
Oh, she's coming. May I also recognize and invite the other side of the table the Secretary of the Buhari Campaign Council, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Alhaji Ibrahim Dawuda. Give him a round of applause as he makes his way to the other side of the table. May I also invite Alhaji Ibrahim Saul Lawa to the other side of the table. Alhaji, thank you so much. How many seats do I have there?
One.
Just one?
Okay, guys, you're all welcome to the live session.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Of some stakeholders of the APC just meeting to discuss the happenings of APC as it concerns the recent crisis. Where some few persons have ganged up, chanting or rather gang up against the national shema. So this is what we are presently doing now. In case you are not joining us, we are still doing some introduction and taking place to the high table. So if you are not joining us, please stay put because the interactive session is about to commence now. And if you are watching, please kindly share so that other people can also key and connect in. So it's happening live in Abuja at the Sheraton Hotel here in Abuja. So please key in and let's discuss after this. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. And so, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, at this point, after listening to the speech by Engineer Chris Ogimoni, I would like now to pass the microphone to give his own speech for us. Ladies and gentlemen, Deputy House Leader of the Federal House of Representatives, ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Peter Akpatase. Please give him a round of applause.
Good evening, party leaders, members of the great party APC. I'd like to thank the organizer of this occasion for the initiative to bring us together to discuss issues concerning our great party. You will all agree with me that it is a turbulent period in our party. We've had issues both at state level and federal level. But we thank God that the patriotic citizens of this country, men and women who mean so well for this country, are making great effort to ensure that, irrespective of what the issues are, the party is stabilized and the party is prepared for the next level. It is not unusual that issues arise in a situation like this. In any contestation, wherever you have several interests, the likelihood that we have issues from time to time is there. But what is important is for men and women to be reasonable enough to be able to quickly address such development. I must say that some of the issues that we have in the party today have lingered for too long, probably because of wrong approach to issues, and also because of the level of misinformation particularly by those who have access to the press, the social media in particular. People who have changed narratives to suit their selfish interests. It is our collective responsibility to make sure that this situation is quickly arrested. Thank you all for being here today. It is time for us to properly stabilize our thinking cap. We look at the best ways out of this situation. Let me start by saying that one of the greatest gifts to Nigeria is that man called Comrade ALIYU. I am privileged to have worked with him at all levels, beginning from the days that were in the trenches together. I saw a man with character. I saw a man with courage, a man that is very articulate, but a no-nonsense man. I'm therefore not surprised that, good as he is, as a great achievement, that he has elements here. Because we happen to find ourselves in a society where individuals, for their selfish interests, are ready to pull down organizations. So the moment that a leader does not do exactly their bidding, they believe that the roof was come. That is very serious. It is the most unpatriotic thing of anybody. When I worked with Adams in Labour, I saw the Labour leader by excellence. His records are there for anybody to meet in this country. Thereafter, he went to politics. And we are living witnesses to the fact that he turned Edo State to something that is completely different from what it was before he got there. Both in terms of infrastructure development, education, network of roads, call it anything. Even in terms of IGR, in every aspect of leadership, in every aspect of governance, he excelled and the records are there. No wonder therefore that the leaders of APC were unanimous in choosing him to salvage this party at a very critical moment. I was in the 8th Assembly of National Assembly when this party attempted to project some members of the assembly that they thought were good enough to lead the National Assembly, but we failed. The process was poorly managed and it led to failure. Thereafter, Adams came in. I'm still a member of the 9th Assembly. The party had the same agenda and commissioned Adams to show money to deliver. Ladies and gentlemen, what happened?
He delivered.
He delivered. Now, what is the reward for that? For us to kick him out?
No.
Therefore, if anybody tries to do that, is that person a patriotic Nigerian?
He's not afraid. He's a traitor.
We must open our eyes wide to recognize and identify those who are out to destroy APC and the wonderful achievement of President Muhammad Buhari. People who want APC, rather than moving forward to the next level, to continue to remain immersed in Christ. My fear and my worry is that if this situation is allowed to remain unabated for too long, these elements might succeed in entangling the party with a plethora of court cases here and there. I pray that they don't lead us to the Katsina Zamfara. They don't impose the unfortunate thing that happened in Zamfara in the national party. Therefore, I find it very, very important that today we should tell Nigerians that this whole thing that is happening is not an OSHIOMHOLE issue. It is a problem for you and I, for the future of this country, for our children, living and yet unborn. Therefore, it is incumbent on us who are here and those who are out there to make sure that these issues are tackled objectively and constructively. We must put sentiments aside. I am happy to have worked with a man whose record is one of successes all the time. And yet to see anybody who can say this is where Adam OSHIOMHOLE failed in any national assignment. Therefore, I think that the party should be happy to keep a man whose story is story of successes all through. Having said that, thank you very much. Having said that, I want to quickly say that whatever that is going to happen moving forward, Nigerians should bear in mind, APC members at all levels should bear in mind that the earlier we put our house in order, the better for all of us. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you so much, Honorable. Can we please give him another round of applause? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, after listening to the engineer and the Deputy House Leader, permit me now to invite to the microphone our very own woman leader. This woman, the truth is, this woman, the kind of support she has and love she has for APC baffles me a lot. This woman is a strong believer of the struggle, and I make bold to say that I'm glad to invite the Northeast woman leader now to give her own speech. Please give her a round of applause.
North Central.
Not central, not central.
As the North Central woman leader about to speak, she's a stakeholder of the APC too.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Good afternoon or evening, everybody. My brothers and sisters in the business of politics. They are all welcome. I am going to talk based on what we are hearing, based on what is written here, interactions on concerned parties, leaders, members, and supporters, on the real issue and solution. There is no any organization or house that there is no problem. And when there is problem, we all come together and sit on a round table and talk the talk. Nobody is above mistake. It's only God that is perfect. We, as party leader and APC, we have a lot to discuss. We have a lot of things to do to fulfill Nigerian people. APC as a party has a problem. But to me, I don't think it's a problem we all come together. Because other parties have bigger problems than us. Why we have this problem is beyond OSHIOMHOLE and governance. To me, I look at it, it's about 2023. As we all know, that the real party supporters that works for this party, that suffer for this party, do not benefit much. push us away. Bring the tactics in the PDP and APC. And they are trying to do the same thing. So it is time for us to stop it, especially we that want APC to go beyond this. We are here not to talk about Adam OSHIOMHOLE. We all know he is the head boy of the party. We all know he has put in his best. And it did not go well with some certain people. Even in a drinking parlor, there is a leader. Whether we like it or not, he is the chairman of the party. But we are not here to talk about it. We are here to talk about the crisis in the party and how to solve it and how to move forward. What I want us to do, the real APC supporters, not those that are here to spoil APC. We should go around, politic and lobby, and know the real APC and people that have the party at hand.
Bless you.
OSHIOMHOLE cannot be perfect, and I cannot stand here that he did not hurt others, because he's a human being.
Yes.
But in a house where a husband and wife are fighting, do you just drive your wife? Or you pack out of the house because you got your husband with the man? That is when you will stay firm. If you pack out, she will call you. This is time for us to see governors, senators, ministers, party leaders to come together and know who is wrong and where there are problems and where there are mistakes, and we correct it and then we move forward. I will call on the governors. I wish they are listening to us. The governors, the senators, members House of Rep, you are the caucus of this party.
Yes, that's here.
Whatever decision you take, your followers will follow. But I want the leaders of this party to understand that God is just and there is God. Do we have conscience? Are we doing the right thing? Are we going to destroy our house by ourselves? To me, it's not an issue saying that we should write this, suspend this. No! We cannot all be right. As I stand here before you, I may do something wrong, or I may be misled. But it is your responsibility to call my attention and say, leader, you are going wrong. Please, all the supporter groups and PDP, we should understand. They are happy. They like what is going on. And they want it. And don't be surprised, some of them are the ones engineering this, spoiling this problem. The teeth and the tongue do quarrel. But they settle. So what is the big deal in APC that we are having quarrel and then we start fighting ourselves? Why should we fight ourselves? After so many years, we have fought. So I beg on the real APC, now sit up. Let's face the caucus. Power comes from God, and He gives it to whoever He wants. Let tell some of our governors that are doing things wrong, let them have conscience. Let you attend in the face whoever is going wrong to tell you it's wrong. I have been with General Buhari since ANPP and up to now. And as a leader in this party, I have proved to my party that leadership goes with responsibility. I don't have to have appointment. If it is not made, it is not. Everything has its time. And if the caucus allow this party to go down, we, the cycle, will not forgive them.
Amen. Amen. Thank you very much.
So I beg on this house and all the APC, if you really have APC at hand, and you love APC, and you have conscience, you will not pull it down, no matter what. You will fight and make sure APC survive. Like I said, we can agree and disagree on principle. He has done so well. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not here to preach or campaign for a showman. As a leader, I know what he has done. To me, he's capable and capable.
God bless you, man. God bless you.
But it's beyond that. We are talking about the party as a whole. The crisis in the party is not about him. It's about some selfish, greedy people that think that the party is in their hand and power is in their hand. They don't even know whether they will reach tomorrow. For sure, some of us will die before 2 years to come. It might be me, it can be anybody. So when the times come, God will give it to whomever He wants. Please let us pray. Pray to our caucus to see things right, to come and rally round the man. If he goes on, let's tell him and let's move on. Thank you very much.
Round of applause.
That was the
national woman leader.
That was the national woman leader of the APC Northeast. She just addressed some stakeholders. You know, in case you are just joining us, in case you feel you are missing out, we should let you know that this is a stakeholders meeting. Some stakeholders meetings who have organized themselves just to brief each other on the happenings and inform the world of a way out and solution, you know, of the recent crisis we see in the APC. So stick with us because there are still very more discussion that will be ongoing right now. Please, if you know you are watching, kindly click your share button. Click your share button so that people around the world can get to see what is happening. Please share this broadcast wide as we are about to join. It's about to join them again right now. Thank you very much. Please share.
Remain victors and will continue to be victors. I want to thank especially the organizers of this event. And there is no way solution can come out of any problem except we come together to put our heads together and come up with ideas that will solve whatever looks like a problem confronting us as a people and as party members. This battle has seen us through 2014 to date. And there's one singular thing I would not fail to mention here, and that is the fact that the struggle to bring APC to power and President Buhari to office have created widows, orphans, and mothers of members of the support groups of APC across the 36 states. And I'd like to tell you that I'm in touch with most of those families. I get regular calls from their parents. I get regular calls from their widows. Our national woman leader has spoken like a mother. She began by apportioning blames and neglect of people like this. And at the same time, reiterated the need for us to remain focused as a group and as a party. Please permit me, let me do them one singular honor, asking us to rise for just a minute to observe a brief silence for the souls of those that died in the cause of
The struggle of this people. That's right.
May the good Lord grant them peace wherever their souls are found. It is worthy to know that in every democracy there must be disagreement. It's not unusual. What we're seeing here has been in the course of history of political party administration in Nigeria. If you go back history later. And as such, I will not think it necessary for us to overlook the issue. As by divine grace of God, you can see the man who is supposed to interrupt because he's not here. It's not an accident. It's a divine arrangement. What we should be thinking of is how we as followers can provide solution. Because we often blame leaders to be the problem. But in Nigeria, followers are the problem, not leaders. How many are there? Men that have no electoral values in their units and words. I think I will not glorify this gathering by mentioning their names, as I deem it inconsequential. They bloated so much noise in the past, but we have records of their performances, and that makes me to strengthen my spirit and say we need not worry. Our national chairman is not the issue, like all speakers have said. The issue is the blatant, ignominious ambition of selfish men. Well, it's there in history, it's the nature of man, it will continue to be. But it becomes a problem if we give it credence. Then it becomes a problem. We ought not to give it credence. But what we should do is think as followers. Like on a civilized world, followers bring about solutions, not leaders. We follow like uncivilized people. We sit down and eulogize problem rather than providing solution to problem. These men have consequences. The problems emanate from consequences, emanate from the hearts of men. So what I want to ask this gathering, what do we want out of the interaction? What do we want out of this interaction? But I make bold to say, as a fallout of this gathering and interaction, that I am proposing that this House will pass a vote of confidence by way of unanimous communique on our national chairman.
Wow.
I'm also proposing that this House, by way of resolved communique, would ask the party leadership and the presidency to constitute disciplinary committee to try and look into the activities of deviant party members that intends to disorganize and destabilize this party. I want to say that the ambition of men cannot be contained. It's like a raging fire. But the spirit of willful men also cannot be contained. We will continue to be willful. I want to thank the organizers of this event and also use this medium to talk to the leadership of the party, the president and their president, President Muhammad Buhari, and those associated with this administration, to revisit the issues of the interests of the support groups who have been long patient enough. We could have been worse than those people giving them sleepless nights if we chose to be. But we chose not to. Because we still believe we can stop and understand ourselves. 2014 rather, the coalition of APC support group was constituted and inaugurated nearly 6 years into the administration. I cannot pinpoint anybody that has been taken care of from among our group. Nobody.
And we work for them.
As of 2015, before the election, general election, presidential and general election, we had about 195 people registered officially with the party headquarters. Today we are close to 500 and about 1,000 plus are registered. Nobody has been considered for anything worthwhile. I also ask that this forum will be used as a medium in the communication result to agitate for immediate, unconditional inclusion, recognition, and appointment of the leaders of the coalition of APC support groups into position of trust in government. And so do we.
Supported.
Our dear National Chairman, I have this to say. I may be part of those families that joined the merger. They call it MPDP. But some of us were truly repentant APC forward. But you see, it's always easy to roll in around. And if you take a stock of some of these distractors, you find out they come from that MPDP stock family. It's not unnatural that they should desire to go back. As it is also unnatural for us to remain. And as it is natural for us to remain committed in that field, like we chose. So we should watch. I think the intention is to leave. But don't let them tear your clothes as they're leaving. No good at your house. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mazi Okorafor. Soft spoken, but hitting the point just the way it is. We appreciate you. I don't think it'd be too much for us to give him another round of applause. Permit me now to recognize and bring to the microphone the chairman of the non-NWC members. These people are actually, I'm able to say, the very engine room. These people are the movers and the shakers of the party. Ladies and gentlemen, our own Honorable Nelson Alaba. Give him a big round of applause.
APC. Next level, the Honorable Minister for State, Budget and Planning, physically present here, former Minister, former Minister seated with us here too, member of the House of Representatives, leaders of our party, leaders of various support groups present here, women leaders, very distinguished leaders of our party, concerned members of this party who are present here. Please, good evening. Let me first of all start by appreciating the convener of this meeting, this gathering. For me, as a student of peace and conflict resolution, and as a member of the party, and also I stand in my capacity as a leader of the biggest forum in the National Executive Council of our great party. I am here today in my personal capacity, of course, not to draw drum support for A or B, but I am here to say that we should stand on the path of the Lord. What did the Lord say? For God's sake, if OSHIOMHOLE leaves and another person comes, does this solve the problem of APC?
No.
That's the issue. The title of this meeting, for us to discuss the way forward, the problem and issues traveling our party. What are the interests? For God's sake. The good thing is that OSHIOMHOLE is not asking, he doesn't want to be the president. He has just finished 2 terms as a governor of Edo State, isn't it?
Yes.
And the party unanimously and graciously gave him the responsibility to be the chairman of our great party. And he started. For me, we have great fortunes we have accumulated since he came in.
Yeah.
All these fortunes are there. You know, I can speak here because I am involved from the beginning till now. From the foundation of this party, I can see Momo here, I can see all the old faces. Is it not all of you are here now thinking on how to solve the problem of APC? Should we allow this party to be scattered because of interests of one person or the other? The answer is no. What I'm saying here today, what are the issues? The issue started from Edo State. Suspension of national chairman and suspension of the state governor. And what I'm saying, all these activities, are they in consonance with the provision of the constitution of APC? No. Our gathering here is not, we must conclude this gathering with substance. A message we must send out so that that message will be there. So that our meeting today will provide solutions for the problems that is ravaging our great party. I thank all of us who are here. A few days ago, I granted a press conference and I said, in as much as a NEC meeting, they have signed a document to convene a NEC meeting. Fine. Convening a NEC meeting is not a problem. But did this convention of convocation of NEC meeting, did it meet the provision of the Constitution?
No.
We should look at it. Section 25B, 1 and 2 of the party constitution has a way you should follow to convene a meeting where the chairman is not there. 2/3 majority of NEC members, underline NEC members, should sign in a meeting before you can announce it. This is what we as a forum stands for. That illegality cannot be celebrated. The procedure and the process to convene this meeting, I stand to say it did not meet the necessary requirement of the constitution of our party. I was a member of the major committee for all the time under the chairmanship of Tommy Kim. We came together, went around this country to form this party. When APC was registered and established, I have been in the NEC till now, and this is my 3rd term as a NEC member. So I have a lot of information. I was part of the manifesto drafting committee under Chief Aogobe. So we went through the processes of putting this party in place. And we were sure that we have all we need in place for a party that will take over government. And sure, with your support and everything, we took over government. We won landslide in this country. With our amiable candidate, President Muhammadu Buhari, won and then won again. We have a wonderful candidate. My problem now is this. If we allow this problem to rival this party, the joker with which we went into elections and won landslide, that 12 million bank vote we used to have with President Muhammadu Buhari will not be there in 2023. How are we going to move this party beyond 2023 when President Muhammadu Buhari would have gone? It is fact. There is this vote that is there. Each time President Muhammadu Buhari comes into an election, he begins with 12 million votes. Who in this country has that capacity? So far, history has not shown that there is somebody like that. For now. So should we not work towards a better opportunity to win election after in 2023? What I'm saying and what we are saying is that in as much as the national chairman of our great party, he's a human being. If you find him wanting, please go through the process of the law as provided by the constitution of the party in wanting to remove him or put him. Of course, that's what Mr. President will say. Mr. President is the man of the law. In all these things happening, and John, we didn't hear him say anything. But for those who are close to him, who have his body language, he said, please, in whatever you are doing, be democratic. Are we being democratic in the process of either sustaining or removing the leadership of the party? It is a question for us to answer. At the end of this meeting, we should be able to put down substance that will help the the leadership of the party to sustain the virtues of this party. My sister, while she was speaking here, it is important to note that some of us here haven't suffered this much, have nothing to take home from this party. Are we not supposed to be working towards the benefits for our members? If you look at the faces of everybody here, these are the same support group, coalition, people who are concerned, that have not gotten anything. Because you are worried. And that's why when the theme of this thing came up, everybody is eager to come and speak so that there will be peace. Having said this, I want to say that what is worth doing is worth doing well. Now, suspension, no suspension, interlocutory or no interlocutory. How does that solve our problem? Now, in the wisdom of the leadership of the party, they set up a reconciliation committee headed by an impeccable personality, a highly revered personality, Chief Bisiakande, a man you cannot spot. You can't spot him for biasness. I served under him in many years and I've read books about him. This is the man that was meant to head the reconciliation, or that is heading the reconciliation committee. Why didn't we subject all our problems and whatever to this committee that is in place? Rather, we are hustling to remove. So I want to agree with those who say that I am sure the division that is rampant in this party is being sponsored by other parties because they are afraid of APC. Other parties are afraid of APC. Most important, they are afraid of APC under OSHIOMHOLE. So there's no doubt we can you can begin to think that, if we fuel the problem in APC and this man goes out, they bring somebody who will not be as active, as strong as OSHIOMHOLE, then will have a way to win. That these are things we should look at. But however, I am here to say that I am on the path of the law. It doesn't matter who the law favors. You know, the law is blind. Justice is blind. We are saying, let the right thing be done. And in the course of trying to move for one interest or the other politically, I think it is important that we check our conscience, see where we're coming from and know where we are going. Having said this, I want to thank all of us who have made sacrifices to be here. I pray that at the resolution of this gathering today, we will be able to take home the need to strengthen this party rather than to divide it. We all know that we have interests here and there. Let us come in a middle way where that's what we advocated, even as a forum. We said, shield your sword. Let's go through the reconciliation process and come out with it is only then that you can say, okay, you didn't get fair hearing in the reconciliation process, then you can go to court. So I pray, as we are also looking out for solutions, providing solutions and suggestions, we should also pray for a great party. Because the issues coming against our party is not just normal. Otherwise, we can't have a party with this big fortune and we are divided in it. So where are we going? So I want to thank you for the opportunity of speaking here, but I want to finally say that we should hold on to the fact that let us be constitutionally backed in everything we do. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Nelson Alaba. Before I invite the next speaker, ladies and gentlemen, please, may I quickly recognize the National Publicity Secretary of the APC Support Group, Coalition Support APC Support Group, Honorable Sam Oburu. Thank you so much for coming, Honorable Sam. No wonder you have been insisting I must call that name. Yes. So it's you.
You have to, please, but I support it.
Honorable Frank Osai, National Zonal Chairman South for the Coalition. Thank you. And Honorable Tom Ohi Harry. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Dr. Tom, please.
Dr. Tom. Ladies and gentlemen, I also want to just quickly recognize, just walking in was a former, I almost said a former general. Once a general is always a general. Of course,
okay.
From those stages,
Right.
General Charles.
We are still here at the interactive session of some stakeholders of the APC who saw the necessity to come together to interact on the happenings of the party, you know. So we have some persons talking that especially some of them who are advocating for the removal of the national chairman, they don't win their unit, they don't win their ward, no, they didn't win their senatorial district. So on that note, they have no right. And also the last speaker, who is the chairman of the non-working committee of the APC, you heard what he has said. He said the next meeting that has been called is illegal. It does not follow the constitution of the All Progressive Congress. And that man I just spoke, who is the chairman of the non-working committee, he heads the largest forum of the NEC APC, because he heads the non-working committee. Non-working committee is the largest forum of the APC. So if those people come to the NEC, they come there to say this is what they want, man, it is a possibility, because those are people who are prepared to stand for the truth when the time comes. And I know they are maybe ready to attend the NEC because it is not followed, it does not follow due process, and does not follow the constitution All Progressive Congress, APC. All right, let's meet with Professor Julius Imobere, who is talking now.
And they worked. Each action worked. I believe that we all have a lot of confidence in our president. We believe he's doing his very best for this country. We believe he's building structures and institutions not only to consolidate our democracy, but to open up a path to democratization, where every community, constituency, and individual will be part and parcel of the political process. But I believe that in our respective ways, we have to encourage him to do a little more as far as the party is concerned. A party that is not properly funded, where you allow little issues to fester to the point that the courts are now where APC people go. Today you are going to one federal appeal court, to him to customary court, to another court. It is not good enough for us. Like I told the Speaker of the House, this crisis is not about OSHIOMHOLE. It's about the image, the soul of APC. It's about the structure we have put in place to give Nigerians hope for the future. There are numerous challenges. We are dissipating energies in the courts. We are opening all kinds of stories. The internet, I don't even watch my WhatsApp groups anymore because 3/4 of what you get there are just lies. You make a phone call and they tell you it's not true. So I think we should encourage the president in whatever ways we can. Those who have direct access to it, Honorable Minister, that he needs to do more. In every political organization, not everyone is committed to a democratic culture. And like someone said earlier on, there are those who have invented the APC. And their goal is not to build the party, it's to weaken it. We're already hearing that some people have registered another party. So the issue is, let us destroy the APC. And they know with an OSHIOMHOLE there, this will not happen. I believe that we must take ourselves very seriously. Those who say their leaders must lead, there are many leaders that are not speaking, they are keeping quiet, they are hiding in their bedrooms, they are pretending not to see or know what is going on. They are waiting for what will happen, or they think will happen to happen. Then they will run here and say, remember I never criticized you, I was praying for you. This is not the time for that. You cannot use your own hands to destroy your house and you are waiting, pray to God to arrange it for you. God will not. So we must speak when we need to speak. We must act when we need to act. And I believe I join the other colleagues that we must pass the resolution first, showing our implicit, undiluted, absolute, total confidence in the national chairman of our party. And also that the issue that have been raised by many speakers, they've raised them, about people working for this party and not benefiting. It's a fault line, it's a crack that if not covered, will keep expanding. Because it happens that 80% of that group are young people, the future of the party. And you don't stay in a party year in, year after year. You are being deceived, to be manipulated. Because even as you speak today, we know that those that belong to other parties are still holding strategic political positions in this country. It is not done anywhere in the world. So I think those conversations need to take place. Finally, let me, because time is gone, some of us will be here for 4 or 5 hours, say that politics, and I think this is part of the problem in our party and in the country, we think politics is all about elections. And after the elections, we relax. We think politics has to do with the pathological fixation on the capture of raw power. Going to election, capture power, and use that power to deal with people or to enrich yourself. It is much more than that. And that is why I'm happy that this conversation is here today. At the end of the day, politics is about people. it's about communities, it's about constituencies, about the foot soldiers, about women, about the youth. And unless we articulate this kind of agenda, program, and campaign within our party, it will begin to disintegrate from the edges. For me, the current struggle is very personal. Because I didn't spend 12 and a half years in exile fighting for this democracy. And for the people that we never heard of, we never saw them. They were running around with the enemies of democracy, now wanting to destroy it. We are ready to fight again, and we'll continue to fight until democracy is established. And for those who claim that they are Democrats and they are working against the constitution of the party, I think we have a duty to stand against them. We have a duty to stand against them. Because I've never seen a place on earth where somebody who resigned his position in a party structure to go and run for an office somewhere, didn't get it, never withdrew the letter, has the temerity to be convoking a next meeting of that same party. When does that happen? We tolerate a lot of irresponsibility and injustice in this country. And APC was supposed to bring change to Nigeria, to give Nigerians hope, to carve a new path, to open up new vistas of thoughts, to rearrange the social, political, and economic structure of this country, and to rebalance the disjunctures that have been put before. How on earth are we allowing mediocres and non-entities to not be dictating to us, giving us sleepless nights? When will this nonsense end? I want to thank all of you. I think this is a good start. Let us do more of this. And I think when we do that, when consciencelessness meets conscience, the latter will laugh first, but the former will always laugh last. Thank you, God bless.
When consciencelessness meets conscience, the latter.
We saw Professor Julius Hinovere talking, and he has just made a very salient observation. It's about the story we are hearing, rather, where Obaseki is alleged to have made move to go to AA to go and contest as governor, and right now he's still struggling here in APC to destabilize the party before he goes to the AA. The former Speaker of the House of Assembly, which is a special advisor to Governor Obaseki, has been marked to become the chairman of AA in Edo State. This is to be able to give Obaseki a soft landing in AA. So you see, this is what we are talking about. Some persons have decided to make sure they destabilize APC before they go to another party to go and contest the governorship election. And one of those persons, I just let you know. So it is better for us to quickly, as a matter of fact, all members of APC to take a stand against these persons who have concluded just for their selfish interests. Just to destroy the APC. All right, please let's meet them up again. So, we have the convener who is from Edo State, about to say some things. That's the convener, Blessing Abomeri.
Participation and admiration of leaders who have spoken. I wouldn't want to bore us with much talks. And here with me is the leader, one of the leaders of the coalition of APC support groups. And we have a leader representing BSO. Can you please come forward? Mr. Samson Oboro. Samson Oboro. Are you sitting around? Because most of the leaders who spoke
Okay, if you are watching, please share the broadcast. We are still live here at Sheraton Hotel here in Abuja, where the stakeholders meeting is ongoing presently. Please share this video, share so wide, share this video wide, share the broadcast, so you don't need to be greedy with it. Don't watch alone, because other persons are out there who want to see what you are seeing right now, so that they will be well informed of the happenings of the APC. You saw what has just happened here today. The non-working committee chairman stated nothing but the facts. Before you call a NEC meeting, it has to be constitutionally followed. There's no constitutional backup to the NEC meeting that have been called by some people. And also, if you want to talk about the acting national deputy secretary of the APC, who is now claiming to be the national secretary of the party, the APC. That's Victor Giadon. We understand that Victor Giadon he lacks such jurisdiction to call a NEC number one, because he resigned before now to contest the election in the Rivers State as deputy governor to, I think, Tonyeko or so, you know. So right now he has not been welcomed back before now. So he's already claiming to be acting national secretary of the party. You see this where we are getting it wrong, and it's not constitutionally backed up at all. So on that note, such a thing cannot. I don't know, such a thing is not supposed to be happening in our party. You understand? So in case you are watching, we are still here. Share so wide, so that everyone will be aware of the happenings.
This man came in. Don't put words into my mouth. Let me speak my words. He came in. There are so many things that Adam Oshomole did right, and there are so many things he did wrong. We must acknowledge it on those facets, and that's why the need for an interaction. But today he was called here so that we can ask him. When he came in, we said that the person of Oyegu was not doing well, because Oyegu did not represent the common man in the party. He was galvanizing with the like of Konkoso, Bukola Saraki, and we thought Oshomole would take another. Well, we thought Oshomole would come in and fight for the commoner as he has done in the past. But what did he do? What did he do when he came in? Let us ask ourselves. That's the number one question. We have so many more than 8 state coordinators of SY.
Okay, I think right now we need to go off now. So if you are watching, you have to share so wide, share this broadcast, or we get to the next speaker who is going to be talking very soon.